So we'll just look around.
I would like both of you with dark vision to make perception checks, please. Or all of you with the spider thing as well.
Terrible roll.
Natural 1.
Oh my god.
Natural 19.
Okay, thank
Just still
God.
at 10.
Plus 24.
6.
Is that?
Oh, these are on
24.
backwards. Everything looks small.
Well, they're having a hard time adjusting. You grew up in darker environments. And glancing around, you can see the broken space around you. There is a little ways to your right and against kind of this somewhat ragged wall, what looks to be a still partially standing tower. It looks like a pentagonal building of simpler architecture, if heavily damaged, that still stands at about 2 stories tall, but the second story is kind of at a cracked angle. The rock shelf itself of this chamber pushing into it near the edge of toppling, but it is still a 2-story structure. Open. You can see there is an open doorway towards the bottom where the door is kind of pushed off the hinges and busted. And that's just where you're standing. The rest is kind of beyond your vision across the way. You cannot see the distant.
And we're on the ground at this
You're on the ground at this point, yeah.
Should we go in there?
Yeah, if you
I mean,
think so.
well, should we tell everybody to come down?
How do they get down? So, I can't actually send them a message anymore.
You can't?
No, I mean, they're too far.
Don't we have the stone?
No. And even if we did, we only have 1 stone and it can talk to the people outside.
That makes all of the sense. That's very true.
But we can deal with that later. I can always just climb back up and talk
Well,
to them.
sometimes I've realized that when I talk to somebody...
You can only do that to me.
Ugh, okay.
Here, try it now.
Let me walk over
Okay.
here. Walk 10 feet
Yasha
away.
has no idea how communication devices work.
Veth, can you hear me?
I can hear.
You
It
can hear
works.
me?
It always works, yes.
Wow, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming back over to you in 3, 2, 1.
And then I make it look like we were farther away. Oh.
Okay, that's really cool. Should we investigate this place then, or should we just
Yes,
wait?
let's go in.
Okay.
It's the only place of interest around, right? Is the door open? Is there a door?
There is a splintered door that is off the hinges and kind of just scattered along the side of an open arch that leads into this room, about 25, 30 feet from you.
Check that door for traps.
Good call.
23?
Well, on the way,
Oh, shit.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Sure, that's normal at a empty space.
Me too, or?
17.
Okay. You,
Do I make one too? No.
are you moving with him?
Oh,
Then yeah.
Yeah, I am.
what?
Because... 22.
For whatever reason, as you guys take a few steps, the air around you gets extremely freezing, bitingly cold, and you feel like the temperature in your body is just suddenly siphoned from you. Your bones seize up, you chatter in your jaw, and you don't understand why.
Was it just when we walked towards the building?
Yeah, you got maybe 10 feet. It's 20 feet from you.
I'll take another step towards it.
Oh,
Yeah, of course you will.
Well,
Okay.
alright.
Let's take another
Veth?
step.
Okay.
All right.
Another step.
Okay.
Well, how about I use that mage hand to sort of like touch the door?
Okay. It's open. You kind of touch the door, and some of the wood
Oh,
falls
okay.
into the ground.
Seems okay.
I think it's fine. I think we should go in.
Okay. I'll walk towards the door.
Okay. This might have been more than a 2-story tower at one point, but only 2 stories currently remain. You glance inside, and where the roof or where the floor to the second floor would be is partially fallen in. It is just ruin in here. It is structural boards and beams just fallen into the ground, broken stone and shattered furniture. You can see there's a little bit of a path that can almost climb up to where the second floor was, and a little bit of where the upper platform still remains, if it still is load-bearing. But yeah, there's just a lot of rubble in here.
Do you want to go up and look at the second floor? The thing is, I'm very big, so and you're small.
What is that? What is it?
Well, I just feel like we don't know if it's gonna collapse or something with my weight if you go up there.
You
Or I
want me
mean,
to go?
if I go up there.
So I should go alone.
We're gonna need such an expensive regeneration potion.
I don't know. Do you want to go up there?
So much.
I'm volunteering you, but maybe you don't want to go.
Sure, I don't care.
This is
Yeah.
I feel like you. Hold on. You have a family to get back to, so we need
This is
to.
an empty building.
Yeah, this is nothing. There's nothing in here.
No.
Yeah. Should we both go?
Excellent.
Yeah, let's just go. Just go.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie. It shouldn't have taken this long for us to really truly hone in to the Yasha-Veth team up dynamic. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Is there a stairway leading up if I sort of peer in there, or do we have to climb?
You don't see stairs, but a lot of the fallen rubble of the precarious interior is possibly
There's a
climbable
whole
to get
path
this.
for us to climb up there. It's like how the rubble fell simply for us to go up there.
You don't have to convince me.
Here I go.
You both finding handholds and large beams of splintered wood and bits of stone that some kind of breaks off and falls back. Others hold your weight. You kind of pull your way up this destroyed hoarder's interior of a barely holding tower, and eventually climb to a secondary floor where you can see there is a staircase that would have led to a third, but that has all been pushed off, and you gather that some of the rubble on the immediate outskirts of this structure may have been higher floors that were just laid waste as they tumbled.
Yes.
I will look for traps first,
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea.
which is a 25.
25. No traps, just the entire place is a trap. It's
Unsafe.
it's a very
Yes.
yes. You're like
This is a very dangerous
Condemned
place.
building.
It's condemned, yeah.
Okay, now I'll look for good things.
okay.
28.
28.
It's just so much darker in here than I can see. I think I can't see anything.
Well,
Couldn't find
You're
anything.
tall.
I'm tall. It's
Yeah.
it's cramped in here.
Okay.
I can't see. It's because you're tall.
Everything
logic is
because of
sound.
us.
Yeah, the floor is farther over.
Okay.
Are these low ceilings or tall floors? I can't tell.
You do kind of pushing forward find what looks to be a robe, like a very nice kind of shimmery, almost
robe?
silk robe. Yeah.
Oh.
And you go and kind of like find it and pull at it, and as you do, you can see the skeletal remains of who once wore it, though most of their torso and body is currently buried beneath some of the broken stone and wood of this collapsed floor. But your investigation check reveals that around where this robe is in this space, there's like a fuzzy texture along it, like along the wall, like a bit of odd carpet.
I don't like that.
Like a darker coloration than a lot of the nearby stone. And as you kind of reached in,
Oh,
and the
that
temperature gets bitingly cold again once more, you swear you see some of it kind of shift and expand
we
slightly in another
gotta
direction.
get out of here.
You're rummaging through the piles of whatever you could find up here. Did not knock loose any of the load-bearing elements of the tower, so it does not begin to collapse upon you. But you do notice this odd
We
presence.
should leave. We should leave here because I think that's alive.
That thing that's moving, the fur.
Yeah, the fur that's moving is probably
Okay,
alive.
but here's the thing, though. What if this silk robe on this half skeleton body is like the thing that we need to
This is
win?
the clue. This is the clue to AR. This is the
This
key.
is the clue. This is the literal clue. What if it is?
Have this conversation here.
What if I just like move some of the stone for you to get the rope? What if we just try to like? Have you ever seen those things? Those people.
She's talking. I'm backing away.
Those people, you know, that like they with a tablecloth.
What do they
and
do?
Go, "Foop."
What do they do? They're like magic people.
You know, they pull it out. Where'd you go? Are you gone? You left.
I'm already downstairs.
Okay. Yasha, what are you doing? You're now finding yourself alone, freezing in the upper levels of this abandoned, partially collapsed tower.
I'm gonna sniff to see if it's a familiar smell.
I mean, it's a little musty. You don't recognize anything, though.
Okay, I'll leave. I'm gonna turn around.
For the robe.
Silver robe?
Silk, it's silk. What if I just do like a quick, does it look like, okay, I just have a really quick question.
Yes.
Does it look like the robe is like, really, like it would be a lot of work to pull it out?
Dungeons and
All,
Dragons.
all you see is the arm and shoulder of the skeletal body that it is currently on, which means if you pull hard enough, it would probably come free. It's not like deeply buried from what you can tell, but who knows? Everything here is pretty tightly packed.
Super strong.
You can try it. If you want to Bill Murray this, you know.
I'm gonna fucking Bill Murray it.
Okay, roll a strength check for me.
So stupid, this is so stupid.
You're doing it. You're doing it. You're already doing it.
This is so stupid, what if I roll bad?
Ashley.
You're super strong. You're gonna be fine.
No, you want to do it?
I do wanna do it.
Touch the button.
Okay, I'm gonna touch the button.
The
We'll come save you in
breathing
10 minutes,
button.
15 minutes.
Okay, wait, what am I, I'm adding my strength? Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad, that's not bad. 21.
21. Your hand is on the rope and you tug and you pull it free. It comes out. Some of the rocks come and settle.
Okay, I'm gonna, yeah.
Roll a dexterity saving throw as the entire tower begins to rumble and collapse around you.
Oh, this fucking is gonna be, okay.
Am I free or am I?
Okay, I have advantage.
Could be.
You also have to make a dexterity saving throw, but you have advantage on it because you are in the lower floor.
21.
21.
24.
24. You grabbing the rope are running down as you look up, Veth, and you see behind Yasha. You both go charging.
I got the roll!
You broke the house.
I got the roll! I got the roll!
You both go charging out of the tower and leap just as you hear behind you. All this dust comes billowing out of the collapse and immediately fills the chamber with this kind of opaque atmosphere around you as you kind of
Cough, bitches.
cough.